Breaking. Stop killings. Work to release Nnamdi Kanu. Stop killings. Work to release Nnamdi Kanu. Women group to the federal government. To my dear listeners, I greet you from wherever you're listening from. Stay tuned as I read today's news. Nnamdi, women group Women in Trade, has urged IPOB and other related separatist associations agitating for state of Biafra to join hands with government to stop incessant killings in the southeast, saying that such killings would only worsen Nnamdi Kanu's case. The group said killings in the southeast have become more worrisome and raising questions as to whether those perpetrating the killings were Igbo that want Nnamdi Kanu released or whether they were those plotting to worsen the Nnamdi Kanu's case at the DSS. This was contained in a statement signed by the leader of Women in Trade, Chidinma Amaka, and issued to journalists in Anambra yesterday. The group reasoned that while constant sit-at-homes employed by the groups which had caused pains and economic losses and business stagnation on Mondays had continued unabated, regrettably and sadly, unnecessary killings, very archaic, outlandish and barbaric with negative karmic effects in the society, had been added in the southeast geopolitical zone. The group said people should avoid doing anything that would spoil the ongoing efforts the Ohanaeze, Southeast governors, and other well-meaning Igbo and Nigerian elites were making to see that Nnamdi Kanu is released unconditionally from DSS detention. What we are saying is the killings should stop. It is unnecessary and it will never give anybody anything anybody wants. We want the Southeast governors and the federal government to stop these killings and make an effort to see that Nnamdi Kanu is released, the statement read in part. Women group Women in Trade has urged IPOB and other related separatist associations agitating for state of Biafra to join hands with government to stop incessant killings in the southeast, saying that such killings would only worsen Nnamdi Kanu's case. The group said killings in the southeast have become worrisome and raising questions as to whether those perpetrating the killings were Igbo that want Nnamdi Kanu released or whether they were those plotting to worsen the Nnamdi Kanu's case at the DSS. This was contained in a statement signed by the leader of the Women in Trade, Chidinma Amaka, and issued to journalists in Anambra yesterday. The group reasoned that while constant sit-at-homes employed by the groups which had caused pains and economic losses and business stagnation on Mondays had continued unabated, regrettably and sadly unnecessary killings, very archaic, outlandish, and barbaric with negative karmic effects on the society, had been added to the southeast geopolitical zone. The group said people should avoid doing anything that would spoil the ongoing efforts the Ohanaeze, Southeast governors, and other well-meaning Igbo and Nigerian elites were making to see that Nnamdi Kanu is released unconditionally from the DSS detention. What we are saying is the killings should stop. It is unnecessary and it will never give anybody anything anybody wants. We want the Southeast governors and the federal government to stop these killings and make an effort to see that Nnamdi Kanu is released, the statement reads in part. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Let's move to the comment section. The first comment which I have here says, "You are right. Never challenge a man with gun for the sake of your life." A second comment which I have here says, "What is happening now in North is coming to East and East is going to be worse." We don't pray for that. We don't pray what is happening in North should come to the east, and we don't pray it comes worst, because this is the lives of the citizens we are talking about. Their lives should be protected instead of instead of their life should be endangered. We need them to be protected. Another comment which I have says, which statement is this waiting concern Nnamdi Kanu in the security problem in this country? Or IPOB is the problem, Nigeria gets is better. Nigeria gets it better. You see, Mr. President gave date of referendum or step down. A very first one which I would love to address: you don't expect the president of the nation to step down. Nigerian constitution has gone beyond what is happening presently. Do we all know, as Buhari is retired Major General of the Nigerian Army, it's still the Grand Commandant of all armed forces in the Nigeria. That is the reason why there can't be anything like coup too, because the Nigerian constitution is the one behind what is going on in the country presently. Let us take note of that. Another comment here says, mothers, IPOB, ESN is not responsible for any killings in Southeast. Government is. They are just seeking for any evil evidence against Nnamdi Kanu. Another comment which I have here says, nonsense. Is it not Fulani army that are killing innocent and unarmed civilians, or have they paid you money to talk rubbish? The more they are killing us is the more they trigger the anger of Igbo people. Which this one I would love to address, and a very fast one. You don't expect people of the same state to kill the people of themselves. They can't keep killing us. We all know this is a political, I don't know how to put it. It is a political game. Let's not forget, during the NSAS protest that happens in Lagos, I think it's the third or fourth day that the government had to plant, conspire with hoodlums, thugs, the jangulos, to come to go and attack the NSAS at where they are doing their peaceful protest. That they don't want this, that these people are doing this to them. Then the government came up with such a evil plan that the hoodlums should go and attack these people, so that the government would use it again, that it is these people that are it is these peaceful protesters, they are the one disrupting the Nigerian peace. We are not gullible, we are not fools, we know they are the ones. So let's take note. To my dear listeners, please, we've come to the end of our today's news. Do drop by the comment section and let's know what your view is all about today's news. Thank you.